everyone! So it's probably been apparently like a year and a half since I filmed. One of my friends posted it to me on Facebook today and reminded me, hey, your last video you posted was like March 2014 and it's now August 2015. So it's been a minute since I filmed and I've really missed it. Gotten really into running, and so now I've been doing half marathons and I'm training right now for my first full marathon coming up in a few months. So it's just been kind of a whirlwind of life balance. I have some empties that I've still been saving, even though I haven't made a video in a year and a half almost, that I was collecting just in case and figured I would save just in case I did another video. I did film an empties video back in like the fall or winter this year, but I never posted it, and I don't know now if it would be crazy late to post. So let me know if you guys do want me to post that one up anyways. I'm not sure how great it was, but I did film an empties video a few months ago. So if you are interested, I can post that one too. I've definitely hauled kind of random stuff here and there, Sephora, a little bit of MAC, some Ulta. So there is some different things that I have bought recently, so I could always even do like a compilation video with that. So we'll start right here. First thing that I had is a Purity Made Simple by Philosophy, and it's their one-step facial cleanser. I really like to use this one for trips, and I would take it and put it into one of the little mini bottles that I had gotten as a 100-point perk. And it's just a very basic facial cleanser where there's not a whole lot of fancy stuff to it, but it's just really good and gentle on your skin. I feel like it does a good job taking your makeup off, makes your face feel really like it's been cleansed well afterwards, so it is something that I would repurchase. This is one of my absolute favorite products for my hair. It's from Redken. It's their All Soft line. This is their conditioner. I've also had their conditioner that's in a form of a mask. That's more of like a thicker, heavy conditioner. And then I'm currently using the shampoo from this line right now, but I absolutely love it. It makes your hair feel so soft and just silky, and it's awesome. So I definitely recommend this brand from Redken, or that line from Redken. This was a Bliss. It's so funny. I've had these in here for months. So I'm like, oh yeah. This is the Bliss Fabulous Foaming Face Wash, and this is not something I would repurchase. I had gotten it from, I think when Sephora had done their like skincare thing where if you bought so many skincare products in a certain amount of time, you got a free one. And so that's where I'd gotten this from, and I had to like force myself to actually use it up because it really wasn't something that I was crazy about as a face wash. I would keep it in the shower and use it in the shower, but it's not something I would go out and buy again. Then we have this, which is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In. This one is the one with keratin. I have repurchased this in actually a bigger size bottle. And then I recently got one that was made for blondes, because I don't know if I was blonde last time you saw me or not, but I'm blonde now. So I do like the It's a 10. I absolutely love the leave-in treatment. The keratin, not sure if I really tell a difference or not for having the keratin version versus the non-keratin. I would probably just buy the regular one going forward, but I absolutely love this leave-in treatment. It's my favorite leave-in treatment that I've had. There's lots of hair stuff. This is the macadamia oil, the Nourishing Leave-In Cream, so it's a thicker cream. I would typically just put this in the ends of my hair, and then the It's a 10 spray I would kind of spray from like the ears down. I do like the macadamia. I think I have probably like 5 of these that I've gotten just from Birch boxes from the past, or just random places. So not gonna buy it because I have other samples of it, but I do prefer the It's a 10 or I think it's the Alterna, their pump cream that they have for hair as a leave-in treatment. Those are my 2 favorites. Wow, I've got a few deodorants. Getting a little personal, aren't we? Guess we're on that level, huh? Whoa, dropping it. So I have 3 different deodorants. This one is the Healthy Deodorant Vanilla Passion Fruit. I do like the brand, the Healthy Deodorant, but this scent I wasn't that crazy about, didn't really like it. And I don't feel like this one worked as well as the Vanilla Coconut, I think it was, the blue one. But I did recently just buy a pack from Sephora where they have 3 full-size deodorants on a really good sale. So I just bought that one if you are looking to try out the Healthy Deodorant. And it had 3 different scents to it. So that's a good spot to look now. This was just a regular Degree antiperspirant and deodorant in Motion Sense Fresh Energy 48-hour guaranteed protection. That was a good one. And then this one I have in a full size now. This is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist deodorant and antiperspirant, which also works really well and smells like a perfume. It smells fabulous. So I do have this in the bigger size version, so I've already rebought that. And even the full size one now is almost out. So It's been a minute. I'm gonna have to get another one of those. Then I had this from Mary Kay. This was their satin hands. It's part of like the kit that they sell for basically like exfoliating your hands. So this one is the exfoliator that smells like peach, and it's awesome. So I really like to use this after I've self-tanned, and I have another one right now by my sink that I will use after I put my self-tanner on, and then pump that in my hands and scrub my hands really well, and it makes sure that it gets all of the self-tanner off of your hands so they don't turn darker than they should. So I definitely would recommend the Mary Kay Satin Hands products. Those are really good. Then this one is a MAC Fix Plus in the rose scent, and they recently just brought the scented ones back out again. Maybe in the last month, I want to say there was a collection that came out that had scented Fix Pluses. So I went ahead and bought another rose one since this one was gone. And I have a lavender one from before that I absolutely love. The lavender is probably my favorite out of the two. So love Fix Plus. It's great if you've put on like a powder foundation to set your makeup with, or if you have more powder on than normal, maybe because of the heat in the summer. And so then you can spray the Fix Plus on after your makeup is done, and it gets rid of any kind of like a cakey look that your face may have, and really just makes it look more natural and kind of freshens your skin up. So it's a fun spray to use. I absolutely love it for that. Oh my gosh, look at all these foundations. Ah, y'all are gonna kill me. Look at all these. All right, I'm like foundation hoarder status right now. So we've gone through some foundations and tried lots of different ones. So I guess we'll go for these two first since they're the same. These are the Makeup Forever HD, and I was in shade 130 and then also in 140, just depending on how tan you are, basically. I'm not crazy about the Makeup Forever HD. I feel like I'm the only person in the world that's probably not super crazy about it. Like, I know a lot of people talk about it for bridal makeup, and for me, I just don't feel like it's got the coverage that I want for bridal makeup. And I know you can build it, but it's just not a foundation that I haven't repurchased it. I did get one of the new, I think it's the Makeup HD Plus is the new name of it, of the new version. Sorry, I'm totally rambling. But I did get a sample of that from Sephora to try out, and so far I do like that one. I'm not sure if it's a huge difference between them, or where the difference is in them. It's just not a foundation that I run out to repurchase when I run out of it. It's more, okay, I'm out, let me go through the next foundation, and then, yeah, maybe I'll get that one again. So it's not an absolute favorite of mine. This was my NARS Sheer Glow that I had in the shade Fiji. And I did like NARS Sheer Glow. It was one that I didn't reach for all the time. I think I went for the Sheer Glow because people that had oily skin said it was still better for them than the matte, which doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but I tried the theory and used it, but it just wasn't something that I've run out to repurchase. It was kind of a pain to use up the bottle because I didn't love it. So that was kind of a letdown, because everyone else raved about the foundation, but it just wasn't what I was looking for. Then this one was a drugstore. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Say Fabulous 3-in-1, and I really liked this foundation. I like this one a lot, and this one I had in Classic Ivory. I think I bought it when it was back in the winter time, so it is a little lighter, but I definitely want to repurchase this one once I get through some of my other foundations, because it did give a really nice coverage. It had a nice natural look to the skin while still being able to cover and hide the flaws that you're looking to, kind of balance out your skin tone. So it was definitely a good foundation, and it is one that I would repurchase. And then this one, I have another one currently that I'm using. This is from Revlon, the Color Stay Whipped Foundation, and that was in shade 220 Nude, and I really liked this one. I go back and forth with kind of the creamier foundations because I do have combination oily skin, so sometimes it can be a little much, especially in the summer. But if you apply it lighter handed, it can give a really nice finish across your skin. And so I do like this version, the Revlon Color Stay. I like the Color Stay better in the whipped than I did in the liquid foundation, which I thought was interesting. But I do have another one of these, and I do still use it, and will repurchase when that one runs out. Then I have a couple powder foundations. These are both Bare Minerals, and they're both matte. One is 2C Medium, and then this one is Fairly Medium C20. SPF 15. I definitely like the Bare Minerals Stay Matte foundation, or matte foundation. It's a Good overall foundation if you need a lighter coverage, or I use this a lot to set my liquid foundation, or if I was using like a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer, I would put this over just to set it and then also give a little bit more coverage. So I have repurchased these. Bare Minerals is something I kind of always keep on hand because it's just a good staple to have. And then I've really liked, I don't know if these ones have it, they updated, yeah, how they had updated the lids where then you can actually close them off and block the little holes, because when it first came out, God, 10 years ago, you couldn't do that and your foundation would get everywhere and then you would lose half the powder, it seemed like. So I really like that they did that update. I know it's been a while since they did it, but it's been a while since I've talked to you. So now you should know that it's changed. Then I had a MAC, I need to back to MAC these, a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Absolutely love this. Another product that I repurchased immediately when I ran out. It's just a great powder to set your foundation with, or just to put on naturally over a tinted moisturizer, just to give you a light coverage, but it really makes your skin just look better. Like it mattifies out your skin. It gives it a finished kind of polished look without it being heavy. So instead of putting on a full powder foundation, this to me is a great powder to put over your makeup, and it also does not have SPF to it, so it won't give you that white cast like some of the powders do. Like Bare Minerals does have SPF, so it can give you a little bit of a white cast. So I love absolutely using the Mineralized Skin Finish, especially if I'm then maybe taking pictures that night. Then we have a face product. So this was my first Glam Glow that I had bought, and I believe it's just the regular, the Youth Mud Tingle Exfoliate Treatment in the black container. Back at Christmas time, after I tried this one, I really liked it. I feel like it does really kind of degunk your pores and get the stuff out of your face that you want gone, and really clears your pores out and kind of resets your skin. So I absolutely love the Glam Glow. It's like my new favorite mask that's come out. And back in the Christmas time, Sephora had a kit that they came out with that had a bigger version of the blue mask and then this size of the black and the white. And it was an awesome kit to get. Definitely look out for all the kits coming up, because God, Christmas is now right around the corner. That's an awesome way to be able to try out some new products, is whenever Sephora does their favorites kits, and you're being able to try them out for cheaper too. So absolutely love Glam Glow. Glam Glow. If you have not tried this yet, go get a sample. Try it out. It's pretty awesome. Then I have a few mascaras. This one is from Tarte, the Lights Camera Lashes. Absolutely one of my favorite mascaras. It is more of a drier formula, but I feel like it's really good for separating and lengthening your lashes. So I've always loved Tarte. Definitely something that I continue to repurchase. Then I had a sample one from Buxom, the Sculpted Lash Mascara, and I remember I wasn't crazy about this one. It has like a curvy S-shaped brush, and it was alright, but it dried out kind of quickly and just wasn't anything to write home about. Then I had the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black in the waterproof, and that was a good mascara too. I definitely like the voluminous, but I wasn't crazy about the waterproof. I'm not a big waterproof mascara person, and that's what all of these are, because here's a Lash Blast from CoverGirl. I'm talking way too fast, aren't I? That is also a waterproof mascara. So I use these up basically during the summer because you're out in the pool and going to water parks and such, but I'm just not crazy about waterproof mascara. I don't know. I feel like I should be because everyone else is, but if you guys have a favorite waterproof mascara that you're like, yes, holy grail, please let me know which one it is so I can try it, because I haven't found a waterproof one that I love, but I want to. So let me know on that. Last two products is this one. Oh my God, I've got to rebuy this. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind Instant Eraser for Dark Circles, and this one was in light. This is my second one that I'd used. The first one I believe was just the brightener, and then this one was the actual concealer in light. And it's just a really good way to kind of brighten up your under eyes. It does diminish your dark circles without being a heavy concealer, so it's not going to settle into any lines. It just sits really nicely on the face. And is a great concealer, and I don't have another one of these. So I'm kind of glad that we went through the bag, because it reminds me that next time I go to the store I do need to buy this, and I need to buy a new CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. So need to go drugstore and hit those two up. The last one I have here is an Hourglass Primer. This is the Veil Mineral Primer. in a smaller sample. And this one, towards the end, just kind of got runny, where I think it went a little bad. So it is a good primer. I do have another one that I'm currently using now.